Who is the strongest Titan updated in Skibidi toilet? Now look, I made a whole video yesterday, and this is how I know people don't be really watching my full videos. So people were like, oh, Cozy, a meat riding Titan Cameraman. And the Derby edits video, I was literally giving Cinema Man or Titan TV Man points, where Derby edits was given Titan Cameraman points. And then in the next video, when the guy, or not the guy, but when the Risen one was talking about the TV race and saying they sucked, I literally was like, oh, he's hating. Like, why would, like, I don't even say that without reason. He would just hating just to hate. But again, y'all don't really be watching the full videos. Y'all just like commenting, bro. But I get it. I understand that's the thrill. That's the hustle. And I know you love the game. And listen, I love the game too. You're just wrong. Okay, you're just wrong. But let's get into the because shout out everybody with reason, because I seen a lot of people where it was like, you know what, Cozy, we don't know how strong Cinnamon is yet, and Titan Cameraman wasn't 100%. So you know what, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I won't say you're right, but you're not wrong. So that's all I'm trying to say. Let's get into it.
You are on the
Shout out Mobi, by the way.
Mobi channel.
My lover. Mwah.
And I am glad to see you on my channel again.
What's up, Mobi?
In this video, we will discuss each Titan of the Skibidi toilet universe.
Don't make me mad.
I will analyze all the fights of the Titans and their tactics, as well as analyze each ability of a certain Titan, and in the end we will decide who is the strongest.
No, okay, I already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna talk about all the Titans, and at the end he's gonna say comment who's the best.
Updated Titan of the Skibidi toilet universe. The video turned out to be very interesting, so let's everyone who watches it will like this video.
My fault. I don't think I like the video, Mobi. There you go.
Would be very nice if there are 20,000 likes on this video.
Make sure I like the video. Like it up.
To subscribe to the channel, because there are very few subscribers left, up to 300,000.
Almost there.
In any
so
case,
famous.
We are starting. And the first Titan that I will analyze will be the Titan Cameraman.
The OG.
Because this is the very first
the
Titan
strongest.
that received big updates after
look. They're like, yo, Cozy, you're glazing, bro. Stop looking at me like that.
Heavy defeat. The first hint of the updated Titan Cameraman was demonstrated in episode 49, and his full appearance happened in episode 50, and in principle in this episode he showed us almost all of his new abilities. Let's talk about them in more detail.
Let's talk about them.
On his left hand there is a railgun,
Type
which
B.
effectively, instantly deals with the simplest opponents. Also in this frame we see that in his right hand there is a jet hammer. This is another very strong and destructive melee weapon. By the way, if you didn't know, but each Titan can notice its melee weapon. We will talk more about this later. Titan.
And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, as far as quick effectiveness, Cinnamon got the best weapon, because it was just slicing through scientists like it was butter. I'm not sure if that's like for everybody, or maybe science was weak, but he was slicing through effectively. So, you know, the way it was looking is tough.
Cameraman also has a fireproof armor, but the missiles containing acid destroy his armor. His reactor has the ability to release a large blue flame. He demonstrated this ability in episodes 50, 51, 57, and 65.
Mobi on it.
Also, the Titan Cameraman has a magnetic arm in the arsenal of weapons that can attract opponents. He demonstrated this ability in episodes 50 and 57.
Right.
And then the Titan Cameraman faces an opponent who had a very strong weapon, specifically acid, in episode 55. A very unusual.
You know, I hate when you yawn and your eyes get like really teary. That's why my camera went off for a second. I was just like, bruh.
Usual and strong opponent attacked the Cameraman squad. Firstly, it was a skeleton. Before that, we only saw a similar skull in episode 51, when the Titan Cameraman used his reactor against a dangerous enemy. But despite the fact that the opponents had a strong weapon in the form of acid, the Alliance of Agents developed a holographic shield for the Titan Cameraman, which
upgrade
was built into his right,
which would be used to literally deflect any projectile from anybody from any race.
Arm, and this shield can protect Titans from acid. But in episode 65, this holographic shield still could not fully protect the Titan.
Nah, I don't think that's why though. I'll give my reason why I don't think it fully protected him. Because if you see, right, so look at the example right here about the shield, how it's up in his body and is being directed like forward, right? And then you look at this next one, he crouches and covers up. But if you see, his legs are still there. There's still space for the, if you know how explosions work, there's still space for all of that to get in there. He's still going to get hurt, but where he's covering won't take as much damage. So the area where he's getting hurt is a little more concentrated, and it's less widespread. So that's probably why he was able to brunt the damage. But at the end of the day, it's just the way that it came. It was top down, but if he came forward, I think it would have been more effective, like the shield. And he's just a big person, a big Titan, so it's going to be real hard to shield the whole body, and he's not as agile as Speakerman. Y'all already know that, so yeah.
Shield still could not fully protect the Titan, but he saved his life. For the first time, the Titan Cameraman picked up a shield in episode 57, when he fought with a Titan-infected
He's a
Speakerman.
tank, bro. He's a warrior.
And apparently this homemade shield was the basis for creating a holographic shield. It was demonstrated in episode 64, and also in this episode we were reminded that Titan can destroy a small detachment of Skibidi toilet with just one finger. Some device is built into his finger that can generate the most powerful energy. Then Titan releases.
It probably takes a lot of power though to like release that, because he don't use it often. I feel like he would spam it more.
This energy through his finger, and then, apparently, Titan controls this energy and directs it in opponents. Based on episode 67, the Titan Cameraman has a very persistent character, because despite the fact that he can be said to have remained unarmed, he still found the strength to go against the armed and strong Titan
Literally,
scientists.
bro. Resilient,
also, the
strength.
Titan Cameraman has a very well-developed intellect, because he can not only command detachments of agents, but also tear off the enemy's hand and insert it to yourself, and later using it as a weapon. I will take the fighting style of this Titan as a tank. He has good armor, a large number of strong weapons and high intelligence, but he also has a low speed. At the end of the video,
Not lowest, but he do got low speed.
I will summarize. So now we move on to the next Titan. This is the Titan Speakerman.
Very
Titan
fast,
Speakerman was
agile.
infected with the Skibidi parasite in episode 32. After that he was under the influence of the parasite for as many as 25 episodes, and while he was on the side of the opponents, he did very terrible things, but his dark storyline ended in episode 57 thanks to Titan Cameraman, Plunger Cameraman, and TV Woman. We saw an updated version of it in episode 56. And what has changed in it? His speakers became bigger. A small armor appeared on his chest near the reactor, and he also had an additional blaster. He learned to control his loud sound, because using only one.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. For some reason, none of this is impressive to me. Like, maybe I am just hating on Titan Speakerman, but it's like, yo, what has he, bro? I hate saying this because y'all be saying I'm hating, but what has he done, bro? What has he done besides kill all his own allies in his own race?
Sound he can defeat.
You know what? He saved Titan Cameraman. There you go. That's what he did. W Speakerman.
Defeat the enemy. He reveals all his abilities in episode 58. In episode 57, after he was rid of the Skibidi parasite, he realized how much bad he had done, and at the same second told himself that he would improve and become better than was before. In episode 58, we can notice his rage and high speed in battle, because literally in some 5 seconds he has already eliminated 5 of his
he was on
opponents.
one. He was ready to get it on.
Parasite,
He was ready to get it
became
on.
more attentive, and his update,
Little rate.
which most likely was created for him by opponents, only strengthened his armor, because in episode 58 there was a moment when a large number of missiles were sent to the Titan Speakerman.
Yeah, but those are Baba missiles, bro. We don't count those. That's Baba missiles, bro. They don't do no damage.
Blow and, plus, destroyed a large number of opponents who surrounded him at high speed, and at the end of this episode, when the Titan Cameraman appeared, he was surprised. After all, the Titan Speakerman dealt with them so quickly that the Cameraman didn't even have to fight. The Speakerman also has melee weapons. There are even 2 of them, and quite correctly, these are 2 bayonet knives. And I think that this type of melee weapon is very suitable for him.
It's the
because
Speaker
this
Race's
Titan
weapon.
is very fast, which means he just doesn't need some big weapon like the Titan Cameraman. Also, the Titan Speakerman can use his speakers to shoot his knives. This ability is also possessed by the Speaker Woman. She demonstrated this in 61
I think all of them.
episodes.
I think all the elite
In addition
speaker
to all
people
this,
can do that.
we recently learned that the Titan Speakerman has another ability, namely, he can emit his energy in the form of a laser from his reactor. He first showed us this only in the second part of episode 67.
Yo, scientists really take that damage and don't care.
The fighting style of this Titan is support. I believe that if this Titan fights
Yo,
one-on-one
he called him support. That is crazy.
with some enemy Titan, he will unfortunately lose.
So now is Mobi saying they're hating? We got if Mobi. So is it hating now, y'all? I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question. Is it hating now? Because when I say it's hating, so what about when Mobi say it? Okay.
And I think the Titan himself also understands this. But despite this, in the
I don't think he's support. He's more like a rogue assassin.
third part of episode 60,
I think they need to focus more on stealth with him. But he's a Titan. How are you stealth when you're that big? Who knows?
7. Despite the fact that he suffered very much, he is all on his own. He saved his friend Titan Cameraman. He even cut off the arm of Titan Cameraman so that he would not continue to saw his main camera. He also tried to break the scientist's screen, although he knew that this might be his last attempt in life. So Titan Speakerman has courage. After all,
You do.
he defended
W.
his best friend with all his last strength.
Ha!
And now we come to the most long-awaited Titan Skibidi toilet. This is the
Here we
updated
go.
Titan TV Man.
Here we go.
We have all been waiting very much for the return of this Titan.
Indeed.
So let's collect 20,000 likes on this video in honor of his return. It's not difficult for you to just press one button, and it will be insanely pleasant for me. This Titan first appeared in the series in 41
Like the
episodes,
video up, y'all.
and even then he became the most beloved and cool Titan for someone.
Oh, for someone. Okay, okay. It wasn't for me.
He was never afraid of anyone. He always fought very bravely, cool and epic, and even when the opponents cut off and broke all his additional weapons, he did not give up and fought until the very end. And if then in episode 47 the infected Titan Speakerman had not smashed the screen to Titan,
He would have beat Jimmy, for sure, 100%.
TV Man, most likely we would not have seen more Titan G Toilet is in the series. But even though Titan TV Man lost that fight, he left Titan G Toilet without laser vision forever. And now, after as many as 20 episodes, the updated Titan TV Man has returned to our screens again. He has received a large number of improvements, and at the moment I am
Yeah, that
sure
blade
that we do
is
not know
crazy.
all his abilities and all his improvements. But at the moment we know that now when he appears, he does not just form a big black smoke. He
It's a
forms
lightning
a whole
cloud,
thunderstorm
yeah.
tornado.
But is that a good or bad thing, right? Because when they teleport, they kind of teleport with the quickness. I feel like it takes a little more time for him to teleport now. I don't know if that's like a thing or maybe just for the reveal, but it's something to look at.
This is very clearly seen in the third part of episode 67. Also, a large purple electric blade appeared on his right hand, and as many claim, this blade is very similar to the blade of Optimus Prime from Transformers. Well, what do you think? Write your opinion in the comments.
I mean,
Further, when
clearly.
he comes out of his portal, we can notice that he has a new improved jet tube on his back, and on his left hand there is a glove resembling a kind of brass knuckles. His purple blade has some kind of separate ability. If you look closely at the moment when the Titan TV Man cuts off the hands of the Titan scientist, his blade turns out to be very close to the POV operator, and you can see how the operator is experiencing some interference. Also, the updated Titan now has
electricity,
a
maybe?
large number of screens, and they greatly enhance any of his radiation, because he literally fried the Titan scientist robot in a few seconds. On the back of the Titan, we also see the sharp mechanical claws that are already familiar to us, of course. In part 3 of episode 67 he did not use them, but I am sure that they are now not only very sharp, but also have an electric aura.
My
like
fault, y'all.
himself. The fighting
I turn my camera off because where I'm from, you know, it's rude to yawn in front of people for real.
style of this Titan is an aggressive attack. He can literally tear and destroy any
And I'm not yawning because it's boring. I'm yawning because long day, but get these videos out.
opponent. But the weakness of this Titan is that he always works alone, because that's how he was defeated in episode 47. If he works together with the Titans or together with an elite squad of agents,
Yeah, he's
then
him.
nothing threatens him. So summing up all the updated Titans,
Who
we
wins,
can say
Mobi?
that Titan Cameraman wins by physical strength, but Titan TV Man wins by abilities and fighting style, and Titan Speakerman, as I said earlier, is the fastest of them all, but he will not be able to defeat any strong boss alone. Let's do this. I will post a post on my channel in the community tab, and you will decide who in your
I already knew he was going to do that. I called that from the beginning of the video, bro. All right, let's look at a little bit of the comments real quick. Hoping to see how Titan Speakerman is developed. I kind of agree with your point. Speakerman needs to be upgraded. Okay, it's a bunch of Speakerman fans. Let's go to the community tab real quick just to see where that poll is. And I'm going to put, look, everybody is just, wow, y'all are... It's literally nothing. Like, y'all have no proof of him being the strongest. It's just because he's the latest character that got upgraded. Anyways, I'm not hating, man. Shout out to all the TV people, all the TV fans. I can appreciate greatness. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe we can get on level terms until the Skibidi Civil War start. I know it's going to happen. And when it do, just know what side I'm on. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, bro. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night, bro. Peace out.